terms of isolation and being on your own, for many people this arouses panic. I mean, to run out because of coronavirus to buy yourself a gun, this is not an intelligent form of panic, because as you realize, it doesn't matter how good a shot you are, you can't actually shoot a virus. I mean, it's very, very small. You understand? Perhaps some of the people who bought guns think that it's sort of rather a large thing that will run up to you in the street and knee you in the head or something. But no, it's very, very small. Yeah, I know about it. Can't be too careful. Now, the main thing about panic is that it's underestimated. There are many, many benefits to panicking. One is, of course, that it's a very good way to take exercise. You can run around the room screaming. That's always good. Throwing your arms around a bit. Or you can just try climbing up the wall. That's always a good one. Anyway, I don't have to show you how to panic. You're probably very good at it. Now, the important thing about the panic is you have to plan it. So it's best in the morning, have a cup of coffee, then about 9:30, panic for about 20 minutes. You don't want to do it too much because you could run out of energy. Then you won't be able to panic at the end of the day when you really need it. Then maybe about 6 o'clock in the evening, just have about 15 minutes panic. And then you'll have enough energy to have a really good panic just before you go to sleep. Because if you don't panic just before you go to sleep and utterly exhaust yourself, of course, you'll never get off to sleep at all. So that's one aspect of it all. The main thing about the cause of panic, of course, is the realization, if you just sit quietly, just considering your life like this, you will realize that your life is completely pointless. I mean, you can spend a certain amount of time watching professional wrestling or another episode of Friends, but ultimately you're going to have to face up the fact that you have a pointless life, that there is no meaning to your existence, and that you might as well top yourself. In which case, of course, you can always go out and get the coronavirus, but that's a very messy death. It's not one you want. It's easier just to buy one of the guillotines that I have on my website. They're very small, and you do it yourself, and the whole thing is over in just a few seconds. So my advice is, if you don't like being on your own, just kill yourself, like Jeffrey Epstein did. Not.